Well, good evening and welcome to the Tuesday night Addiction Live evening. My name's Darren,
I'm Mel.
and this is Mel. Oi, oi, kid!
Yeah.
What's happening? Wagwan, my friend. So, I've been looking at holidays to Jamaica. Yes, man, I'm going
Not
to
before them
Jamaica.
time yet.
We're going to Jamaica, man. This one's gonna bake you, man. Yeah, man, but real.
How's the baba?
Where have you been hiding, man?
You just had a baby. He'll be shattered.
I know. Me too, I'm fucking shattered. Have you got it? Go on, son. Go on, kid. We like a lot. Well, just where we are. That's Buster.
Probably asleep now. No.
Yeah, man. So just chilling like a villain. I was out yesterday doing what I do best. Or one of the things that I do best, anyway.
I was going to say, I thought you were good.
Good. That's what I like. That's all I like the way. And John and Kendra's swapped the photo. Yeah, so I've got it all going on. Go on, kid. Go on. Oi, man. What's fucking ripping under there?
Hey, nobody poor. Hey, John and Kendra.
Hey, nobody. You know that guy who you done a thing for yesterday? I didn't even know that you'd thing we'd meet, man, till late on, you know. Well, I messaged you back, that's when I knew. Yeah, I seen him getting lashed by that fucking bloke. By a manager, mate. Get on that one. Got lashed. Keep on trucking, man. I'm back out, man. I'm back out. I'm back out amongst it, man. Back out amongst it, man. Innit? Do what I do, what I like doing best. You toxic that wasn't on Underton. Just saying someone done Underton. I might have done Underton, but it wasn't. It was you toxic that we done, wasn't it? On that night. You owe me your life, bruv. You get me? No! Act! I mean, just that act will do. Or one of these will do. Watch him! Yes, man. Fuck want me, man. Bella. Okay. Act! 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 Act!
And,
Bella! Hey, yeah, this way. What's this? You're a fucking little cow, yo. Bella, man, a fucking chair, man. Good girl, my baby girl. Bella, where you going, you fucking Rupert? The bear. So, good evening, guys and girls, and anything in between. I don't know what the plan of action is tonight. What's the plan of action? No?
just having a natter.
Oh, just having a coffee and a natter. So, if that's the case.
but I will get back on it. Definitely have a quiz at the weekend.
Yeah, he's alright. I don't even know what that fucking second word says, mate. Never mind means. You know what I mean?
What?
That gadgy man. Because I done a shout out for the Nine Podcast blog yesterday, and nobody had WhatsApped me asking me who I was, because he was doing a shout out to somebody and he was saying, I hope it's not the same person, but I didn't see the message till later on. But it wasn't. It was this person that nobody done. But I'd seen him. I seen him, yeah. And then I've seen another one as well, you know.
Does he do shout outs for people that aren't auditors?
I don't know. Ask him, babe. He's
Do you-
like,
Do you do shout outs for people that aren't auditors? I'm getting close now.
let's have a look then. Okay, that'll do. I got you. No, what? The babe, just like Superman.
Good
Sweet.
evening.
Yes, bro. No worries. Thought I'd ask.
We did
How are
leave.
you today?
Oh, I'm all right, thank you. Yourselves?
I'm not too bad. Oh, behave yourself, you.
What you talking about, Willis?
When you do that.
Well, you don't like it. You just put people on like this, don't that, you know.
I'm not surprised.
But they're getting beat 1-0 off. For fuck's sake, man. Oh, there might be live on Sky. Are they live on Sky? Let me go and have a
Oh,
look.
no, you're not allowed. You're on this Addiction Live, man. Come on, go.
Are they live or what, Amanda?
Who, Sunderland?
No.
Who
Middlesbrough.
then?
Middlesbrough,
I
man.
don't know, mate.
Never heard of that.
All I can tell you is game has gone to watch match. Good evening, Nigel. Trust you well, my love.
Hiya, Nigel.
Hey, nobody, Paul. Good evening to you. Somebody's winding Mr. Burrow up.
Out Tobes.
He can't hear you. I don't think he's
Right.
shot off to TV. Huh?
I've heard some getting shouted.
Evening, John and Kendra.
Put her alive, man.
Out.
Put her alive. Fucking put her alive and get beat. Man, Reach, man. I think Reach just been sent off. You'll split butter him.
I know. Them videos is shit up Tobes.
My videos are shit hot.
Yeah, man.
How ignorant can they get? How ignorant?
You're wrong
Pig
channel, mate.
ignorant, the pig ignorant. Which one was the best?
I think the second one.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2 was the best one.
Aye.
And that's had the shittiest views as well, you know, because of the title. See the title on the first one I put. Please don't
Yeah.
make it when I insult them. That pull the views in that. Pull the views in that title, you know.
Yeah, it's all how you word it, innit?
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think it's that because you've done 2 and all in the same day. Maybe you should have saved one for today.
I know, but hey,
I'm getting
Yeah.
close to my community page, guys.
but listen to this.
Woo-hoo. This is Tubbs, close to the community page. Come on,
How many?
people.
How many?
156 I've got now.
Who's he fighting? Nobody. I'll have to watch Sky's Boss. I'm being on it today. Fucking butter matches on now, Saturday.
Where you belong. You can always watch replay, man. You can't replay this again.
I can.
Yeah, but you'll not be able to interact with people.
I know, true. I don't know, man. Yeah, so let's have a look, Buster, now.
If you carry on like that, Tobes, you're going to be swapping shit for a nuclear sub.
You know, mate, you know. And that was without even trying that as well, mate. They just come and give me it on a plate. I hadn't even been in that car park 60 seconds when he jumped out of his car and wanted to fucking batter me. I wasn't even going out. You know what I mean? Fucking man, he was. But listen to this. I've done it twice in that video. If you've got onto it, I said section 21 instead of 3, and not one of them pulled me on it. You could say to them,
No.
fucking Section 69, mate. Section
I would do
69,
that.
your wife last night, mate, gives me implied rights of access. You could tell them anything, man. It's
I
unreal,
don't think
isn't
that's
it?
advisable saying that though. But I would put in Section 69 somewhere along the line just for
Dylan
but not
White.
why.
Nobody say that. Dylan White's getting knocked the fuck out then. Yeah, you could tell them any section, you know. Do you know what I mean? I've done that twice in that video, twice, not on both of them on different occasions. Not even didn't even pick up on it.
What they do though, Tubbs, they go in and research it and then come back out, I reckon.
Yeah, but what it is, I got there right at the right time, you know, because that was closing, so it wasn't open to the public. I didn't know that. All I knew was it shut at 5 o'clock. I got there for 2:15. Well, I jumped off the bus at 5:15, and they were all coming out. And then
The
they were all coming.
off of that other lad, didn't they? The £2 on him. You know what I mean? Giving him some.
Did you see at the end when she was saying to me, take a step back because now you're on private land? Well, just
Yeah.
further down, I knew as well, but I couldn't be asked arguing with her. I knew as well, down there was a gate because I'd been walking all around that police station, you know. There was a gate that I'd bring the public straight through that gate to walk down a reception. And she's telling me that's private land. I knew it wasn't anyway. Man, get yourself back in, man, you. Little Miss Angry, I was calling her.
They can't do out anyway because obviously it's a civil matter.
They can start blagging no can and say aggravated, trying
Well,
to disrupt.
Yeah. Don't want to go on that road.
Not again.
Hey, listen, I didn't have the money to get home. If I'd have got stranded, I wouldn't have got home. So I did. That's why I didn't push it. But if they'd have locked me up, I'd have liked them. I'd have, well, not liked them, but if they'd have locked me up, then they'd have got sued because it'd have been wrongful arrest, wouldn't it?
I'd have come and fetch your Tubbs.
Yeah, you're miles away though, my friend.
That's all right. Got a car, have wheels, can drive.
Have you seen the video we're talking about? Nobody. I know, my man. I know. I wouldn't expect you to do that, though, Chris. You
If
know.
he was stranded, he would.
I know. Do you know what, Amanda? I don't doubt that for a second. Don't doubt that for a second, mate.
There we go then. You see?
Oh, we'll go and have a look at it, mate. It's the one where I say police get hostile. Police get hostile when I when I go and report. Listen, it's funny you should say it, reporting. So I was on the bus. I was on the X10 to Newcastle yesterday. Jumped off at Gateshead. But they've got 3 newspapers. Now, I have took a picture of that and I'm going to post it, right? But what it is, it's saying the amount of officers, police staff, right, that have been, let me have a look, fucking in the Met for sexual offences, right? It's
Oh, there's
fucking,
loads.
it's getting worse, they're saying, here.
I would.
Also, how you pointed out, there were all them cars there, police cars and vans and that. There were nobody on streets.
Exactly. I say that on every order. See that sex claims against the Met at a record high.
Very much so.
Last year, 251 Met officers or staff faced allegations of sexual assault, sexual harassment, or other sexual offences. A Freedom of Information request by the Telegraph has revealed they include 190 allegations made internally by police colleagues, up to 104% up on 2020.
Wow.
Dozens accused held senior ranks of sergeant or above, and 87% were men. The figures show that shocking statistics follow a series of scandals involving the force, including the kidnap and killing of Miss Cousin by former Met Officer Cousins. He was nicknamed him the rapist by his colleagues, you know, before he even fucking got that, before that happened. He was nicknamed the rapist, man. What does that say? How the fuck did he have a job? You know what I mean? He's a copper going to work and he's nicknamed the rapist, man. How does that even work, man? How the fuck is that even allowed? Never mind work. Mad or what? You know what I mean?
It would be interesting to actually, people put all that out there. Do you know what I mean? I know it's in the media, but actually put them out there and how many Met officers and forces have had all that because it's all in the media, innit?
Mad, innit? Fucking madness, man. It's pure madness. It is. Ugh.
Aye,
Yeah.
it certainly is.
So, yeah. I've got to admit, like, I did enjoy. Do you know, sometimes when I go out, more so when I go out on my own, I do get a bit nervous. But yesterday, didn't have no nerves. I was thriving, man. It was as though I hadn't been out for fucking ages as well.
Yeah.
I was thriving.
That's good.
But I had my eye on that second one. I was going to do that second one. I wasn't going to do Gateshead. I was just going to go. Well, I was talking to Public Eye the other day, and the other week, last week, and he told me about the PlayStation that I was going to do, and I thought I didn't tell him. I thought I've already got it marked down and go and do, but then he told me about Gateshead, so that's what I thought. Yeah, I'll get off at Gateshead and then go and do that other one. But yeah, even the Gateshead one was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they were both pretty good. Not an issue. Good content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, how's Mrs. Tubbs this evening?
I think she's just gone upstairs to put jams on. I think
Can't fault her. She does right.
she's put a notice in, hasn't she?
Yes, told me earlier.
Yeah, she's put a notice in. Yeah.
What?
Yep, jams are on.
He does right.
Have you only just noticed I've had my got my pajamas on?
You've only just put one on, yeah?
No.
All right.
I've had teeth on since I got home.
Since you got on, you went away like that.
No, I don't think she's been to work in pyjamas. I
You
think
said
she got
since- Yeah, I know. I'm teaching her how to communicate properly, don't worry.
She's doing it fine. I understood what she meant.
Oh, you would stick up for Mal, you.
Of course.
Oh.
So yeah, it's official today, Amanda.
I know.
Writing and that button's been clicked.
Yeah, but you sound happy about it. So that's a good thing in one way.
They don't deserve her.
Do you know, in some
True.
ways, I'm a bit scared of, well, fearful of what the future may hold, but it does feel like I've made the right decision.
But the thing is, the future can only get better.
Exactly.
Take a bit of time for yourself and recuperate, recharge your batteries. I mean, even if, you started looking for something else, it don't mean to say you've got to take it straight away, does it? Do you know what I mean?
Just keep me eyes
That's
on.
Well, it's as and when you're ready, innit?
And at least I've got these here to keep my mind occupied and stuff. So
Oh, there'll be always something to do.
sat wallowing her out. I've got plenty of stuff that I can be doing.
Mm-hmm. We have. We have.
You'll have to keep him in check.
I'll be out working, me.
That's a full-time job in itself, isn't it?
I'll be out working, me, Amanda.
Well,
I'll be out
that's
working,
good
proper.
too.
Proper out working, I will be. All over the country.
Job
Get the back
done.
I was looking for, do you know what I was looking for? The dog section for Northumbria. I was looking for the dog section and the mounted section, but it won't give me the address to the bastard place.
What you should do is a little video and ask people where they'd like you to go. I take care, nobody.
You what, babe? Do with you what?
So, good night, nobody. Poor. Take care. Have a
Good
good
night,
evening.
Dave. Good night, nobody. What's on park cars? Respect,
Yeah,
mate.
exactly, John and Kendra.
Phone you later. Not tonight. Tomorrow. I want to have a chat with you, actually. What? I should do a little video. What? Or I should do a little video. What? Sorry.
You should do a little video and ask people where they'd want you to go.
Yeah, but at the minute, babe, I've got. I will. I will. I will do that. I've done that before. That's how I ended up at Beverly. Was it half decent video that as well, Beverly? I will do that, but what it is, I've got a couple of things on my own agenda that I want to do first. Do you know what I mean? But definitely, that's definitely a good idea. I went live on my Facebook yesterday, on my Facebook, Taking Out Rights back page. I'm going to start pumping some content into that page as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get that one. I want to get away from this YouTube, mate. Talking shit. Some people make it shit, don't they? Do you know what I mean? So I want to get away from it.
Well, I don't know. You get that wherever, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
The negatives, doesn't it?
You
But I
know.
don't do some
Just do
Facebook stuff.
both.
Do both. I am going to do both. I'll never come away from YouTube.
You've got plenty of phones. Have one on Facebook Live and one on YouTube
Don't we?
Live.
And one, yeah, and then I can do this on Instagram. I've got a new level as well. I've got a 99 pence level now. And when I do go back live, I won't be. Do you know how I did used to go live? I won't be going live like that. You know, again, on the top channel. I refuse. But what it is, I'm gonna do member only, yeah. But what it is to do member only anyway, you've got to do it through YouTube. You can't do it through this. You can't do it through StreamYards. So you can only do it on YouTube, man. YouTube only.
Yeah.
But I can live with that. Now and again, then I will do a StreamYards one where I can have a panel. But you know, people like you, when I say a panel,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just add a leg of lamb there.
Well, half a leg of lamb.
Well, half a leg of lamb.
It's for tea.
Which
Then
is
Yeah.
somebody who was supposed to cook, I got home at like 6 o'clock and the oven wasn't on.
Oh, yeah.
Hence why
You
I
might
like
as well.
it.
You
Yeah,
might
but I
have
didn't
more
know-
chance of busted.
I didn't know. I train, man.
You're the one who like keeps telling everyone you can cook.
I've never cooked a leg of lamb before, man. I mean, half a leg of lamb. I didn't know how to cook lamb.
All
I
you've
didn't
got
know
to do is turn the bugger on. She'll deal with it when she gets back.
No, I was supposed to deal with the whole lot, though, Amanda. I peeled the tatties.
I was expecting to come on with a nice waft of meat cooking, and it was like, the bastard hasn't put it in.
Sorry,
Listen.
I shouldn't laugh. But
No, because what it
I can
is, you get confused. Why, Amanda? You get confused. If you ask a man, he says he's going to do something. You don't have to remind him every 6 months that he said he's going to do something, and he'll do it.
I die starvation after 6 months, you dickhead.
You are.
What about food, what we need to live? Not putting
can I
anything
just
in
tell you,
pictures
after
at
6 months,
6 months.
that lamb will have maggots. Oh, dear. Bless you.
I was quite. Hey, listen, I wasn't even home this time yesterday. I didn't get home until 8:45, did I? Go on,
No,
man,
you've been out today, haven't you? Let's be right about it.
I've been out auditing, man.
And he was supposed to cook yesterday as well.
Yeah, but I got home late. That's why.
You didn't go out till late.
I know.
You've got
Okay, I went my hands in that first and then fucking had to sort it out from there. That's why. I didn't know I was going to get all that going on yesterday.
Are we having a bit of domestic here or what?
No.
Just listening to what excuses he comes out with this time.
It's not excuses. It's just pure.
No, we're doing about backtracking.
He even asked me what to do with my meals, I think.
Shut up, man. You know I'm fucking shit like that cooking, man. Fucking class.
I didn't know what to
You
do
keep going
with
fast,
that.
but you haven't done it.
That's like, I knew what to do with like a joint of meat when I was 6.
I did fucking hate the cunt.
No, I could cook a fun Sunday dinner at 8-year-old. Yorkshire puddings, proper ones, the whole
This
shebang.
is the guy that tells us he was a trainee chef.
I was. But you know what it is?
But you don't know what to do to join a meet.
No.
They didn't train you very well.
They didn't train me with no, mate. You're right. You're right. They never trained us with a joint before. Lamb. But listen,
What did they train you in then? How to butter bread?
Salad.
yeah, they did. They did. Bread and butter pudding. Yeah, they trained us with that. Bread and butter pudding.
So
But
how
the
do you
truth be
make
known,
that
I was just going to tell you, truth be known, I forgot it all.
then?
True story. I was fucking 16.
I
I was
was a
31
trainee
years
chef that
ago.
taught me how to butter bread.
31 years ago.
Okay, now I learned more in my cooking classes at school.
I love that's the only class I didn't carry on in. Cooking.
You know, Sherlock.
I didn't carry on in it. I was well behaved in that class.
I
Unless
thought you meant
if
you
we were
didn't
cooking,
carry
if I knew we were cooking, I was well behaved. If they were doing fucking written work, that was it. I was like the fucking clown again.
So what did you cook at school then?
Oh, fucking hell, man. Well, I was fucking 11 up to 16 years old. I can't fucking remember. I couldn't even remember one dish I fucking cooked. Oh, shepherd's pie. Oh, no, I tell a lie. I tell a lie.
Cottage pie.
Cottage pie.
With cottage pie. I had to take our own ingredients, you know.
So did I. I had a little basket and everything.
A little basket.
I did. With my tea towel over
They
it.
still do that now. They still do that now, you know. Hey, Ralphie, lad. Yeah, you
Yeah.
still have to take your own stuff.
I cooked some mint stuff at school, mate.
I can't even remember that.
You cook some weird stuff now. Often it used to end up in bin.
Tell you what, you know.
Yeah. See, I did a lot of cooking as a kid and that as well, so I was pretty good at like me cooking.
Where's our
classes.
Evie, man? Where's our Evie?
I bet she's gaming.
Oh, I've had a missed call.
You know
Why
what Evie's
had I-
like for
Yeah, well,
gaming?
I've had a missed call of Scouts. Why didn't you say you'd phone 400 Scouts, lad? Didn't even know. Phone's on silent, you see.
You were in here earlier, weren't you? Were you in here earlier?
Yeah, he didn't say that he phoned us, did he? He phoned us at 10 to 8.
Got me S3, bro. And he's doing good. Hit the like button, guys. It was good for you, lad. Got me test on Friday. I'm looking for nobody, lad.
I had a missed call off someone else as well, but it's only a number. I've changed my fucking phone again, haven't I? So,
I don't know what you've been doing. You change them like you do your undercrackers.
I'm going to, what you call it? I'm going to start saving the numbers to the SIM card, man.
That might be a good idea, that. Because when you get these dodgy numbers, you're like, who's that? It's just no good, is it?
I'm not-
And then we're copying over. That's what I do. You can plug them in, can't you? Are they Samsungs you've got?
I've got a Samsung iPhone.
I can't deal with them. Don't know
I
why
can't.
it just operates so different. Can't get on with.
iPhones are class.
Can't-
Apart from this one, because I don't know what kind of fucking screen they use on these iPhone XRs, but they don't my eyes in, man.
I don't know. I always have a decent case on me because I'll normally buy a phone and then just stick the SIM in. It's like a rolling contract thing, you know. I'm the SIM only.
Yeah, man.
Not getting shafted.
What it is, whoever that was who's called me, it's not letting me send a text message to them. Oh.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Probably one of them. Somebody trying to sell you something
Yeah.
or do a survey because
Oh, I like them.
they're being crafty now and using mobiles, aren't they?
Oh, I get them all the time. I keep blocking them, you know, on my landline. They ring you
Yeah.
up all the time. Or I let it go to answer machine, and you know it's them. It comes up international, then it comes up with like a local number. You're like, get out of town, man. I know it's your bullshit again. You can forget it.
It's a nightmare, isn't it?
And then, yeah, they're all the time there, ridiculous. You know, and some of people must fall for their crap.
I get loads on my mobile.
I don't go so much on my mobile, but I reckon, you know, these mobile companies actually sell your details on, because since I've not had a contract and been SIM only, I don't get many.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of places do sell your number on and your details on, even NHS do. Jesus, what are you doing, dog? Yeah, NHS do and all. So, yeah, so a lot of people do put you on that mailing list. Craziness. Hi, Andy W. Hope you're well.
Mate, Scott. Are you what a Scott?
Hiya,
Nice off again now. Hope you're well, mate. Nice to see you. To see you nice.
Have you had a good day?
What are you doing, Molly Mog? Popped out with NHS, Kim says. Evening, Kim. Hope you're well, lovely. Oh, don't start scrapping. Get down. Oh, it's her. She gets all, you know. Yeah, evening, Michael.
Hiya, Michael.
No, it's true. I'm telling you. A lot of these companies really do sell your details on. Really do.
I knew companies did, but I thought it'd be illegal for NHS to do it.
Well, some of these companies that allegedly work for the NHS aren't exactly NHS, if you know what I mean. They like subcontract the NHS. It's a private company. Because my daughter works for NHS, but it's not the NHS as such. She works at call centre, you know, 111. And that's a private company that she works for, even though she's got, like, you know, an NHS badge and all that.
Saying that I've got an NHS badge, but it's not the NHS I work for.
No. Oh, you'd get all discounts and all them, wouldn't you?
Do you know what? Apparently so, but I've never used it.
I'm going to say, I'm sure you can get like 10% off Morrison's and stuff like that, you know.
A few of my work colleagues and that have said they've used theirs, but I've never actually used mine.
I suppose it's the last thing you think about though when you're shopping. All I want to do is get in and get out.
It's very rare I actually have my card with me when I'm out, you know, because I'm frightened to death that I lose it.
Well, yeah, because somebody gets all get in, don't we? It's system and what have you.
It's a great big no-no if you lose your card.
Oh, yeah, she's had the same sort of thing, and she's, I don't know, terrible really sometimes. She even has to take her headset home. You know, they have all their own headsets.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, masks all the time.
See, we're supposed to wear masks all the time, but I'm always getting told off for that. Supposed to wear masks around the building and that, but...
Why, Swain, have you seen my 2 videos that I've put out today, kid, on the other channel, on my channel?
Well, yeah, we went to hospital today. I don't know if I told you. And on the way in, the security guard stopped us because my son doesn't wear like a disposable one. He has a, you know, those ones you can buy and wash.
Yeah.
Got one of those. And he stopped us and he said, you need to change your mask. And I went, no, it's not changing no mask. He went, why? And stupidly, I just went, he's autistic, he's got sensory issues. Where really, I told him to stick his mask where the sun doesn't shine. I didn't think it time. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, on the way out, I thought, well, I'll nip to the toilet before we go. Because we were in there like an hour and a half. So I nipped to the toilet. I told him to stay there. The next minute, another security guard come and told him again, you need to change your mask. So I flunked door home back in the toilets.
Good.
And I said to him, I went, look, it's not mandatory to wear masks anymore. I says, we're only wearing them due to respect to people in here. I says, he's not changing his mask. We're going in a minute. So that was that.
And what did they say to that? Fucking cheeky bastards. Excuse them and go.
He just sort of went, okay, and jogged on. It were done with, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Done with. But I tell you, if he'd have carried on, I'd have whipped my phone out and started filming him.
Yeah. All day for that,
Honestly.
man. That all day. Looking some change to tune then. Yeah, the
Well,
ball. Sorry, go on, Amanda. Go on.
it's a good job, Christy. Come, let me tell you.
Oh, it's a good job someone like me wasn't there as well.
Well, at first off, I thought, well, it's a bit of a fluke, like, you know what I mean? But second time round, I was seething, man. But I thought I'd better get to the toilet. So I thought, all right, say me bit, shut door, because otherwise I'd have tore into him, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because technically speaking, me and Kai don't have to wear them anyway. We're exempt. But again, we wear them because we can. And, you know, out of respect, for other people, you know, because you don't know, do you? Do you know what I mean? You know, there's some poorly people in there, so, you know, so it's better than nothing anyway.
What does that word say there? Power to the what?
People.
Oh,
I haven't got a clue.
I don't know.
Film jobs worth. Yes, exactly, Kim. I were going to, and then you see my son's a bit like, oh, leave it, don't start no trouble. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't want to sort of embarrass him. To get right embarrassed. My other two daughters aren't so bad, but he's terrible. He don't like attention being drawn to him. So, you know, if I'd have kicked off, like, you know, he'd have sort of...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, get
You know,
that.
it's like devil and deep blue sea thing, you know what I mean? Because I'm like...
Yeah, I always don't like it if you're doing an audit, though.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's sorted now. He says, come on, we're going home. So that were it. Off we went. Police are like general everyday people.
Yes,
Sometimes. Some of the reason think we can talk down to us. Well, yeah, they think they've got that uniform on and they're better than everybody else, don't they?
Yeah,
You know,
I think one in Gateshead, Michael, and one in Newcastle yesterday night.
excuse me. Well, exactly.
These are
Yeah.
like,
End of the day, the human being's just like rest of us, and at the end of the day, you treat someone with respect, you get it back. It's a two-way street. Nobody's better than anybody else.
Exactly.
that's the one under. That's the one.
Exactly.
No better than and no worse than anyone else.
Exactly. Don't matter if you know, you've got no money at all, or whether you're a multi-millionaire, you're still a person. Money don't make you happy, just buys you possessions.
Go on.
We're coming to the world, we're out, and we're going out. We can't take it all with us.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to Jamaica.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I always used to frigging say to you, innit?
What? We're going to Jamaica.
No, when we were about saving money, and I was like, I'd rather have memories.
Well, yeah. Memories
It's
are
nice
everything.
to have a little pot, though. It's nice to
I
have a
know,
little
and
pot of gold.
I get that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You don't know what's around that corner. I've got a, you know, we've all got a little pot of somewhat somewhere.
Email me, Paul.
And I think
Sorry, Amanda, go on. I'll put it in the chat. Go on, Amanda. I'll put it in the chat.
it's always good to have that little bit, if you know what I mean. You never know what. Get down. Oi, down. For that rainy day, or I don't know, something comes up and you need it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just like now. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
It's like, you know, if my car broke down that bad, you know, I could go and buy another. Because where we live, the bus service is absolutely atrocious. And to be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I've caught a bus. Then you've got to get to the bus stop, which again's another issue. It's all uneven and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, somebody said blue light card. Yeah, my daughter's got one of them and all. I use it time to time, you know, just to get some discounts for myself.
I was on No More Lies. Listen, I was on No More Lies
No.
earlier. I went on his panel.
Oh, God.
I feel for him because, listen, Amanda, I know what he's doing, right, is he's doing videos of people, right, but...
No, it's more.
Listen, right, so we know what he's being accused of. I'm going to say what he's being accused of, right? What Miss Emma's saying. I'm not saying, don't get me twisted here. I'm not saying that Miss Emma's lying. What I'm saying is, none of us know what happened because we weren't there.
No, that's correct.
What the reason why you went on his panel is because he was really struggling.
Yeah, so he's going to end up throwing himself in. Do you know what I mean? Not
Well, he
good.
does need some help, you know what I mean? But until he gets some help in his area, it's not going to happen, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not good. I don't think.
Oh no, it's not good at
You
all.
don't like seeing people struggle like that, do you?
No. And that's why when it all first come out, I didn't just jump on the bandwagon because listen, I know friends again. I'm not saying that he hasn't, and if he has, he's a twat. Don't get me wrong. But I've had friends who've been in relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, anyway, I've been in a fucking hell, but not as bad as what I was just about to tell you now. So what it is, and my friend was labelled by this lass a fucking woman beater, and a woman fucking, and he never even done now. And then the lass who I end up marrying in Newcastle, I sold a car. I ended up selling one of my cars. I had 2 cars at the time. I sold one of them to one of the lads who was in the mate. And he come down, he was going on and on and on about blokes and women and all that. And I just thought, you know what I'm like, I end up losing my temper with him. I said, if you've got something to fucking say, I just felt like as though he was getting at something, but not saying it. And if you've got something to say, get it said. And he went, well, I don't agree with men or with women. I said, right, never do I. He went, well, you with Sarah. I went, I've never hit Sarah, never laid a fucking hand on her. Because he'd only went about in the meeting, like in the fellowship, and told everyone that I used to kick fuck out of her. I've been with you 7 years, babe. How many times have I hit you?
You haven't.
How many?
You haven't.
You know what I mean? Don't even argue. Us, don't even argue, never mind it, people. And then,
You know, remember when we clashed heads by accident? I think we were messing about and you felt so guilty.
oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I knocked you.
I thought you were on about when you
Yeah.
tickled me and I got up like that and we knocked at each other as well. And my tooth come out. I was toothless again.
And then I
Wasn't
felt really
Swear down. Yeah.
Fucking tooth, man. You need it welding in.
I know. I need some Gorilla Glue. But yeah, that fucking Michael thing we up fucking up Newcastle, he done my bastard, didn't he? But like fucking I said, hey mate, instead of going on and beating around the bush, mate, you should have fucking just talked, do you know what I mean? Went about and told everyone that I'd fucking done this and done that to her. No such thing. You know what I mean? I thought, move it. Double Claire's Lord on me. Double Claire's Lord on me. Oh, I'm not even, I was going to say someone there. I'm not even going down them roads.
no.
I'm not even, no, I was going to say Double Claire's Lord on me, JB. I like the one on myself anyway. How do you do one of Claire's Law? Do you have to phone the place and do it?
I don't know.
You can do it online, but thing is, you've got to have reasons for doing it. If you know what I mean. And thing is, what they're saying on there, or what I believe it is on there when I read about it, that you apply to the station near you, and then they call you in and talk about it. They tell you what's what or what you need to know, or you give them your side of the story or why you need to know, and then they obviously tell you if there's any information that's okay for you. I don't believe they'd send you a document out.
Right.
I don't believe they would, unless obviously things are different due to COVID.
Mm.
But I don't think they're going to send hundreds of documents out.
Well, I think he's full of shit. Not Welsh one.
They're not going to send these Clare's Laws documents out willy-nilly. Say, I don't know, somebody I knew up in, we'll say Scotland, right? I wanted to do a thing on them because I thought they were dodgy. I've got to have reason to get that Clare's Law for that
Right.
person and me thinking they were dodgy. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, mate.
No, I think,
That's what I believe it is. Now, if I'm wrong, if somebody could correct me, then
I
you know,
think it's like,
So if me and you were just getting into a
yeah,
relationship.
if we were just getting into a relationship, I could go and speak to the police or apply to that Clare's Law to make sure you or you don't have a
Buster,
history.
leave it!
You don't have a history of domestic abuse against women.
Wow.
Because there's a woman killed every 3 seconds due to domestic violence or
Fucking
something.
hell, that's bad news, isn't it?
So they did this massive thing about it, brought out this new law, and I think Claire, who it was named after,
To get done, Michael. I don't know about
was
hospitals.
actually a woman who got murdered by your ex-boyfriend. Or
Oh,
something
there's
like
going to be another one soon. There's going to be a Gracie's Law.
that. Yeah.
Gracie Spinks, who was murdered by a stalker,
Yeah.
not far away from me.
Sad, isn't it? Sad, isn't it, man, when you think about it?
My kids
Hi,
used to play
Mum.
with. Excuse me.
Malo.
So that's what I believe it as. Now, obviously, I could be wrong because
I
of
like
COVID.
you, guys.
But I would say, I couldn't do one on you to say, I want to know what's going off because, you're not, I don't live near you. I'm not in a relationship with you. Or the only sort of time is if you gave me reason to, I'd say, because I've got young kids around you. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, I wouldn't say they're going to be able to give you any Clare's Law paperwork because you imagine how many people are doing this, to get.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it, are they? Let's be right about it. You can't just go and get a Clare's Law on, Jack Frost or wherever just for the sake of getting one, can you?
No, it don't
I
work.
don't believe so. Don't believe so. And
Come on, brother.
going back to the other thing that you were mentioning about that geezer, I don't know full ins and outs. I don't want to know. Now, the reason why I don't want to know is A, like you say, I don't know all full ins and outs. B, it's none of my business. And C, I really think that geezer needs some help and he needs to stay off YouTube.
Someone scored. I've got to go and check. Sorry. God, now.
Yeah,
Come on, boy.
That's
Look,
what
there we go.
I'm proud of with my 2 lads as well. The proper, know how to look after women, but they have seen me be the victim of domestic abuse as well.
Yeah,
So,
bless them.
they hated it.
Yeah,
And
well, good one.
well, yeah, obviously, but, I think my eldest son's gone too far the other way and lets women walk all over him.
Yeah, it's not good either, is it?
And I would try to tell him that you don't have to be abusive to not allow people to take the piss, but it's just him. That's just the way he is, I think.
Yeah,
So,
he's a softie, big softie.
yeah, massive heart.
Bless him.
He's the same if he sees a homeless woman as well. He feels sorry for all homeless people, but if he sees a homeless woman, he'd give him his last £1.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, I
it
get that.
reminded me when I was homeless.
Oh, bless.
So,
Yeah, Kim said she had a different COPD nurse, and she passed me one, and I said I've got COPD. She said for your protection, she has seen lots of people. I said they can give you bacterial pneumonia, and she didn't say it. Unbelievable. So Michael's been doing some training with the Hep C Trust today. Very amazing job they're doing, trying to reach the hard to engage people, empowering stuff. Oh, fantastic, Michael. Well,
Bella.
Right, what else are we doing?
How to get on her back legs and reach where we cook food.
Oh, yeah, my daughter's Akita's a bit like that. Do you know she left a bag of sweets in bedroom? Shut, the door was shut. She went out. Now the dog could open the door. She got into the bedroom and opened all these chocolates up and scoffed a lot, all the papers. And then she was doing some treat cones, dog treat cones. She opened all them, with like gravy bones in and dog treats and stuff. She opened all of those. She's a right crafty moose. Or if you leave stuff on the side, she'll take them and all. And then she'll just look at you as though it's not me, but she's ever so soft. She's beautiful. She's about 8, I think.
When I was doing Sunday dinner, the joint of beef, you know, like you leave beef on the side to rest, don't you?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I turned round because Bella had snuck in proper quiet, and she was just about to get the frigging full joint of beef when I was like, "Get down!"
Oh God. You see, when I'm leaving it to sort of rest, what I tend to do. I mean, mine can't get up on the side anyway. I've only got a little Westie and a rat over there. I put it in my middle oven.
See, I think
That's it way.
it's going in the microwave.
Yeah, I do that and all. That gets used for storing stuff in. Say, like, you've done stuffing or something, I'll just put it in the Arctic Road. But yeah.
She's getting too tall.
Yeah, we soon grow, don't we? Yeah, it must be difficult, men who suffer victims of domestic abuse, very much so. I think it's probably
any kind of domestic abuse, whether it be male, female. I've known people who were abused by the children. You know, children who were abused by the parents. It's not nice.
No. I think it must be hard enough for a bloke to actually admit it. Excuse me. To admit it and seek help for that. And I'm sure there's plenty of blokes out there who haven't actually spoke out about that because they feel inferior or
I know I worked with somebody who was like getting abused and bullied by his son, and that was hard for her.
I can well imagine. Especially, when it's family, one of your own, and all you want to do is try and help them.
Mad. Now it's a queries folk, is there?
Well, yes, definitely so. It's all a mixed bag, innit? It's the way of the world, I'm afraid. I think a lot of stuff, not always, but, it's, upbringing. If you teach them morals and all that. And again, that doesn't always work, does it? Because if you get down the wrong path, it can soon railroad you off. For a man's perspective, it might be hard to talk about, as anyone would, I imagine. Yeah, definitely, I would say, it's very hard for a man to talk about. Some men aren't very good with feelings, are they, and emotions and stuff.
Can you hear him shouting?
Yeah, go on!
He's in a different room.
He will be. About Old Street now. There's no point in watching football. I'll just listen to him. Oh, bless him. You at work tomorrow, Mel?
Yeah, I'm there till the 17th. I'm not there on a Friday.
Oh, so you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays?
Yeah. And then my last working day is the 17th.
All right, so you've not got too long to go then.
3 weeks.
Yeah, and how did they take your resignation then? Were they all right with you?
Well, the manager that I don't get on with, she was like, she wasn't that bothered, but the big manager sounded gutted. He phoned me at lunchtime, and he was like, I says, it's the end of an era, innit? I've been here for years. And he's like, it's not the end, it's just a pause, and you can get yourself well and come back. So, can I? Depends who's the manager.
Well, yeah, of course. What did you tell him you're having difficulties with?
Yeah, he knows anyway, but he's, because there's me, then I've got a line manager, and then he's the big manager.
Yeah.
And it's that line manager who does all my supervisions and stuff that I have the issues with. And and she's the one who does all my supervisions and stuff, and I don't know. She was going on and on yesterday, and I said, you know what, I quit. End of. I've had enough. And she's like, oh, well, go and think about it. And I was like, there's no need. I've been like umming and ahhing for a long time, but yesterday was just the last straw. So,
Yeah, just topped it off for you. Well, sometimes you got to do what's best for you, haven't you? Do you know what I mean?
and you know what? I was reflecting a bit on the train, and there's a saying that goes around like in recovery, like let go and let God, you know, in the 12-step fellowships. And it's about obviously letting go of your old ideas, you know, that are causing you pain, and trust that things will work out. And I thought, as soon as I let go, like even as I wrote the email, I was like umming and ahhing about clicking send. But as soon as I did it, it was like this huge weight had been lifted. It was weird, and like it just resonated with that saying. You know, as soon as I let go of trying to like cling on to something that's causing me pain.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're dreading it going in every day and can't wait to get out and all the rest of it, then, you know, you said, is it right, do you know?
And
I
it's
am
like 4 hours travel on my day and over 300 quid just to get to work to be stressed.
Well, exactly.
And it's
You know,
like,
is it really worth it, you know?
are you UK transparency? And don't get me wrong, it is really rewarding. You know, when you see people get well, but on the flip side of that, I've had so many people like in our service that have passed away. So lots of people have social care involvement, frigging blah blah blah, and it's. But then on the positive side, like there's 2 people who I used to work with who are now paid members of staff in the service. So, you know,
Well, that's positive right there, but sometimes you get a negative as well, don't you? You know what I mean? It's a
and I
very
think,
fine line.
and there is a thing called transferable trauma as well. You know, where after a few years you can start like.
Still there?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading.
Oh, okay,
Where
sorry.
you can get like this transferable trauma. You know, when you're listening to trauma all day and
Yeah,
like it can rub off, and you can start feeling others' traumas and stuff as well. So,
yeah, you don't want
you know, maybe a little break will do me good. And who knows, I might go back to it. Well, yeah, this manager, she's like, don't get me wrong, with paperwork and statistics and that, she's great, but she's not a very people person.
to. Yeah.
And I'm the opposite. And I think there's just a massive clash of personalities. So, hey, yo.
That's it, innit? Hey ho. I'm sure they'll regret it once you've gone and realise how much you did while you were there.
See, everybody else is proper gutted, you know, who I work with, all my colleagues and that.
I can imagine.
They're all proper gutted and saying how much of a loss it'll be. And it's only really the manager who's not fussed.
Well, let her pick up, wake up then.
So, it probably won't be for a few years yet, Kim. So I won't get too jealous. But that's what he's decided he wants to do if he gets this compensation. He's go on holiday.
I'm sure you'll have plenty to do while you're in.
I might teach myself how to garden. Now I've got a garden. Obviously, I can cut grass and that, but when it comes to planting things and stuff, I haven't got a clue. So I might try and do a bit of that. Because I like being outside and that, so I'll get a few plant pots and whatnot and try and plant some nice smelling flowers and whatnot.
Yeah, I've got, Chris built on my garden some big, like planters,
Mm.
type thing, big long ones. And then I've got some plant pots as well. My friend there keeps dropping off and like leaving them at my door, and then I find a couple of plants outside. Do you know what I mean? I had 2 fern trees last time. I had a rose before that. I'll tell you something, that rose, I think she bought it from Morrison's. And during the summer, I had so many, big, bright petals off it. It was lovely. I did get some rose feed, though. So,
Yeah, I like roses and lilies. I like lilies as well. They're my favourites, lilies.
well, at the moment, the daffodils are coming and the tulips.
Mm.
I don't know what happened to my snowdrops. I don't know where they've gone, but I did have some of those. I think I went a bit excessive with them, though, because there's so many that come, it's unreal.
Mm. I like wildflowers as well, like bluebells and forget-me-nots and daisies and...
It's not finished at the garden. Ran into started into winter, so I couldn't finish it off. It's put like a railing up at the top. I've got steps, I've got railing up the sides of the steps. I need more stone for the bottom of the garden. He's covered a whole grass over and just put stone on it. So I'm funny about mowing it. And then we've got grass on the front. So my son does some speed mowing on there.
Yeah.
We call it speed mowing because first time he mowed grass, he ran from one side to other to other side with mower.
Oh, bless him.
I wish I'd have filmed it, honestly. I was dying. I couldn't do anything for laughing. And he's going, "What's the matter?" And when you're going that fast, you're missing off the grass. It was so funny. You just got to see his face.
I know. Kingston tried to do this garden and it looked like the frigging dogs had chewed it.
Yeah. Oh dear. So now we've slowed down a bit. I think the idea is if he goes quick enough, like he does it quicker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't work, does it?
No, not at all. But he's thinking time. I can get back on the computer then, you see. Do you know what I mean? So I have to give him little jobs to do, like, just to get him out.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Babe?
No, it's terrible.
Darren?
Yeah.
What you doing? What you doing?
I'm watching the match. Putting it all over them now. 1-2-1. Didn't make
All
me
right,
watch.
what about me then?
That's good. You can do with it.
Excuse me.
You can do the addiction lab. You should have at it.
Are you going to make a brew?
Yeah, come on, Darren, get in that kitchen.
Slacking.
Kettle on. Cup of coffee for Mrs. T, seeing as though you failed with lamb joint.
Huh.
I believe it when I got in. It was scandalous.
I can imagine. I bet you were dreaming about that all the way home, weren't you?
I wasn't like, I'll get in and the house will smell lovely, with meat cooking slowly and
Yeah.
gets in and he's frigging Bella's in the passage on her own. And then frigging the front door opens and he's like, "You dickhead." And I'm like, right. So it's going to be late tea again tonight then.
So did you actually have this lamb then?
Yeah. Put it in. It wasn't huge. It was about.
It's half like a lamb.
So it wasn't huge.
Yeah.
So, hence why we were doing it 8:15. So I sealed it and put it in, But I like cooking it slowly. I wouldn't have cooked it as fast as what I did tonight normally.
Yeah, I do know. Then I like to turn it up to cross one outside. Jobs are good.
Yeah. So I just turned it up and You know, it was nice though.
That's good.
But they're playing good here, you know. We're winning 2-1 now. And we were 1-0 down. West Brom, if they'd won us tonight, they'd been on level points as well. Unlucky West Brom.
Okay.
Babe, to be fair, we've got Sky Sports. We've had Sky Sports for months and I never watched the cunt, man. What have we won last fucking couple of weeks
Because you've
ago and I
been-
still never watched them.
You've been constantly doing lives. That's why.
Well,
Don't
I
blame
don't.
me for
I
that.
don't know.
No. Yeah, don't say it's Paul. Go for it.
No, it's not, babe, because what it is, I don't watch the ball because we don't like it. And there's a telly upstairs as well with Virgin on. But to be fair, we've only just plugged that in, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because we took our telly back.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
he ain't
he's.
getting it back now, man. Just cheat.
I don't think he's happy about that. But to be fair, I did tell him to get a TV for Christmas, and he was like, "No, I want a gaming chair." Didn't you? Rather me do without my own telly, so you can have a chair.
No, that's my telly. Oh, no, it's not. It's our telly.
Yours is that big fucker in there. That's what you got for your
That's
birthday.
ours. Everything in it is ours, babe. Not mine, not yours, ours.
No, to be fair, I got you that big telly for your birthday.
So where did the other telly come from? I got you that for your birthday then.
No, you bought it for us.
That's a fucking 49 inch. That one upstairs.
But the dogs are mine.
That one now, doesn't it?
You heard that one, didn't you?
Yeah,
I think you missed that one.
Well,
yeah, he weren't quick enough, were he?
well.
I said, but the dogs are mine.
Yeah. They're yours. They are yours. Every bank holder choose to be.
We'll see. I won't be leaving for work soon.
Love you.
I love you. And he's gone in there and the dogs have stayed with me. What does that say?
Same thing happens here. I have one at one side and one at other.
See, these both just under the table at the minute. But yeah, I'm going to get the house finished and decorated and that as well. You know, all the stuff that I haven't had time to do because I've been working. And then when I'm off, I'm just like, ugh.
Oh yeah, it drains you though, doesn't it? It's not just, an 8-hour day or whatever it is, 9 hours.
2 seconds, it's Kingston. Hiya, mate. What stadium? Oh, you'll have to ask Darren because I've got work tomorrow, so I'll be in bed.
You can still get fed while I can burn a ready meal. Bless you, Kim. Yeah, put your link up, Paul. Sub to Paul. Got some lovely vibes. Concentrate on my spare room and build a shed. That's it then. I've got more sheds here than fancy,
Saying that when he wants to get his own way, he's phoning me, and I'm like, I'll ask Darren because I'll be in bed.
Yeah.
We can come home at 11.
Oh,
This is at the football stadium.
all right.
So, because usually it's like 10.
Yeah, it's trying to stretch them boundaries,
Yeah.
as they do at that sort of age. Push it down a little bit
I'll
more.
be 15 this year as well, so if I think of all the shit that I was doing at that age.
Well, yeah, but you try to teach kids not to do that, don't you?
See, that's the difference though with Kingston. Because I haven't, like, I've kind of just got a teenager who's already had like loads of like lessons that I wouldn't have taught my kids,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. And it's like trying to unpick stuff and
Yeah, it must be hard work
yeah.
at times.
And like I've always instilled a really good work ethic with my kids. You know, if they wanted pocket money, they had to earn it and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
That's what we've always done, you know, little jobs here and there. And
But he's never had none of that.
no, it's like now I don't even have to tell my son to sort his room out. Well, you see now it is, and that's how it is every day because he's been warned. Because it's all been done, you see. Everything's new in there, so he's been told, you know, he needs to keep it clean and tidy. And on a Saturday, he changes all his bedding, puts new bedding on, cleans, polishes, hoovers, the whole shebang. Even takes his computer to bits and cleans that and all.
Mad, isn't it? Yeah, he's not had an out like that. Asked him to wash up for me once, and all he did was run plates under the cold tap.
Oh no, I don't let him sort that out. That's one thing I don't allow him to do.
Friggin'
He's very
hell.
funny about
So I was like trying to teach him how to do it properly, and it's like,
that.
ugh.
Baking's even better, let me tell you,
Anyway.
than cooking.
Yeah, he eats all dough.
Yeah, he does eat up though. Even if like it's like, you know, you're baking a cake or something, he'll nick some of that and all the batter and stuff. Oh no.
It's lovely before it's cooked, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember eating that. It's just usually like you're gonna ice it or like buttercream it, and yeah, I'd nick some of that, but I don't remember the doughy stuff.
I always used to lick the balls out of everything, me.
He does the same. If you allowed him to. I mean, he can cook. He does do certain things that he wants to do. I don't force him into it, but he does say, "Can I do this or do that?" So I make sure I've got all the stuff, and he does it.
No, we don't get any of that. It's Mel, can you do this? Mel, can you do that? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mhm.
But there is quite a few times I've said no because he'll like take the piss. Like come up to me at 10 o'clock at night when I'm at work. Oh, can you put me a pizza in? No, I can't. Not this time. I'm off to bed.
No, we, you know, usually eat early anyway. Not right early, but like try to eat early. It's not good because Chris has bad stomach acid. It like tubs really. But he's
To
on
be
stronger ones, I think.
Normally we do eat around like 5, 6 o'clock. But then he used to like his mum always used to cook tea late,
Yeah.
so he'll always want supper, guaranteed.
Yeah, but that could be out though. Something simple, you know. A few biscuits and a slice of toast or something. You can manage that yourself, innit?
Yeah, Torbs can order a takeaway. Usually when he goes, I'll cook tonight, it'll get to tea time. And he's like, shall we have a takeaway? Like, yeah. Right.
Ah. Chicken ding. Well, if I can't manage to do it, that's what we usually end up with.
Can you see him?
Oh, Buster. He's a beauty, aren't you, Duck? You tired, Duck?
Apparently he's Torbs is Darren's dog.
Looks like it.
Believe it or not, he was supposed to be a man's dog, more for men. But then they said that about Rocky as well, and he was like Buster, you know, like joined at my hip.
Yeah.
So I think I've just got like a way with dogs that have been mistreated. Don't get wrong, I'm a fella in that as well, but you know, getting dogs to trust again.
These are both mine, you know. I have to deal with the doo-doo and all that malarkey.
Yeah. Or if they're sick or anything like that,
Yeah,
I have to do that as well.
Yep, that's my job, I'm afraid. And my Westie's still on medication. He's only on like a pain relief and an anti-inflammatory at the moment still. So I give him that. Just buy some chicken, break it all up and chuck it in there and he eats it. Job's a good one. And I tried to get him into early music, Paul. I bought my son, he's got a couple of guitars, he's got an electric one. And he's taught himself how to play certain things, but not all of the song. I haven't heard it for a while. But they used to have like Band Hero and all that type of stuff, you know, on Xbox and that, but they always used to fall out about instruments, you know, so we'd end up with like 2 drum kits, you know, and 4 guitars and microphones galore.
No, it's mad. Mason, like, he loves music and his guitar and stuff. He's pretty good at drums and keyboard and, you know, whatever instrument he picks up, he can teach himself to play. But Bailey hates music. Absolutely hates music. Don't even like you having it on loud in the car.
Now, if I'm a passenger, I don't like it on loud, but you know, if I'm driving, I'll have it on loud. It's weird, isn't it?
Well,
I'll
like,
turn it
they always ask you to turn the music off or what. I think he's just been tortured with Mason growing up. So he does not like music at all. But he was always right into cars and trains and anything with wheels, really.
Yeah.
He was mad on him. Like, before he could even walk, I used to have to, like, take him to the train station just to sit at the station to watch the trains go by.
Oh, bless him.
Ridiculous.
Oh, no, anything with wheels on. My son used to ride it. We used to have one of them buses. Yeah, I used to have Alphabet on it, and he used to sit on it and ride it straight across, literally, at speed. And it was this little tractor thing, and it were only tiny, and he used to ride that and all. In fact, he broke it to the point wheels come off. We had to put them back on somehow.
And, like, I remember it doesn't matter what he was doing when the bin man came, he'd shoot to the sofa because he could stand on the sofa and look out the window, and he'd be like that at the bin man every time.
Paul says he's got good news. How do I get in touch? Who with? Who do you want to get in touch with, Paul? You can jump on the panel if you want to say good news. You'll have to show Mrs. Tobbs your face and then you can turn your camera off. So if you find the StreamYard link, or she can put it up, you click on that. It'll take you into the StreamYard. Then you'll have to put your name in. And then click confirm. And then you'll be in the back. So it'll take you in the back. And it'll say you're in the back place. Show your face.
Alison.
And then you can turn your camera off and come on to the panel if you've got some good news.
Or if you want to send an email.
You could send an email to Mrs. Tobbs or Tobbs, whichever. My sister plays pop music in the early 90s. That's how I got into music. Do you not like pop music? Spin some tracks from Ed. Excuse me. I enjoyed your jamming session earlier, Carl and Alison. I thought Alison was a G on that keyboard with the Dance Monkey. She nailed it. Amazing. Loved it. So thank you very much for sharing that. It was lovely. So if anybody hasn't subbed as well, get yourself over to Carl and Alison's Positive Audio. They do some great stuff. Oh, and Paul as well. He does some nice uplifting beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, we used to have pop music playing out all the time with kids. She's definitely a boss at it. You don't do so bad yourself either, Carl. On that guitar, love it. The StreamYard's there, Paul. Oh, you want the link for Carl and Alison? Is that what you're wanting? In a second, then. Which channel? Click on that. Copy that. It's in here. There we go. That's the link for Carl and Alison right there. I'm going to see what they do. Some great good stuff. It's very nice to chill on. You know, when they're doing a jamming session, just to sit in the background and just to listen to the tunes, and it's great. Love it.
I'd love to be able to play the guitar. Mason tried to teach me, just I don't think my hands are big enough.
Well, mine are a bit dodgy, my hands. I've got arthritis in them, so it's sometimes things are difficult. They take piss out of me sometimes, so I can't even open something, even though it's like really easy. So they can see me wandering around with stuff to open all the time.
Mad, innit?
It's terrible. Shocking. No fun getting old, let me tell you.
Oh, you'll have to. Where's my phone? I'll share my son's link for you. I don't even know where my phone is, so I can't. Buster's probably sat on it.
What's his thing again, Mel? And I'll have a look on it.
Mole Man Channel Surfer.
Okay, can you spell it for me?
MOLEMAN, and then channel is in TV channel, Surfer. Because if you only put Mole Man in, there's a couple of Mole Mans.
Right, let's have a look.
I'll see if I can find it. Keep forgetting I can do it on the laptop.
Your work can feel much smoother with Monday.com WorkOS.
Can you hear that?
This smooth.
Is it an advert?
Yeah, this is him.
If you got one called White Wine Spritz,
Yeah,
Channel Surfer.
yeah.
Oh yeah, she's Colin Allison, and they said get him onto one of our lives. We'll have a jam with him. He will love it if he's not played with other players. But what I'll do is invite him onto StreamYard, and he can play alongside them. They've done it a few times with other different people. It's been really good.
Now he does play in a band and that.
Oh, yeah, he sings as well, doesn't he? Does he sing?
And writes all his own music. And writes the lyrics, and then he puts the music to the lyrics. Very clever how he does it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But he's very hard
Evie tonight,
as well.
either. No Evie tonight.
No, not. Been pretty quiet tonight, actually.
Yeah. Did a jamming session with Gamer earlier, or on his live earlier. We were playing tunes and everything.
Oh, good on.
Yeah, even got me singing a bit. I expected bad weather coming.
I know my singing voice is terrible.
Oh, shocking. I used to be able to sing. I used to be in the choir years ago, but do you know now? It's just not happening. Not since I've had this COPD malarkey. It's terrible. I start losing breath. And then my voice starts altering. So sometimes when I talk after so long, you can hear the change in my tone of my voice. And I start going squeakier and squeakier.
Mad, innit?
Crazy.
And my mum's always told me that, like, I'm tone deaf. I like singing, but I'm not very good at it.
Well, the thing is, I always, could never really hear the music properly growing up. And I never really thought out on it. But, when people used to talk to me, I couldn't always hear them. So I didn't find out I was partially deaf till I was, like, in my 20s. So from then on, I should wear hearing aids, but that's far too much noise for my liking. I'd sooner not hear them at all.
Mad, innit?
It is.
Oh, I'm getting tired now.
I think you should get your son off and get your son sorted and ready for bed.
No, I think I might. Long day tomorrow.
Exactly. You've got to get there and back and
I've
fan
got
your
a
back.
couple of night appointments as well, but they're not too bad, them ones.
No. So you're going to be later back tomorrow then?
Well, what I'm going to do, because I don't like travelling that late, I'll travel back at normal time and just do my late night appointments at home.
Yeah. Oh, you can do it via phone?
Yeah, then my evening ones are only via telephone anyway, so it doesn't really matter where I am.
Yeah. Well, that's not too bad then. At least you haven't got to face-to-face it and then travel back later on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you do.
I
Yeah.
fancy getting stranded at the train station at daft o'clock at night,
Yeah.
or waiting around in Middlesbrough bus station for hours waiting for a bus. Because they're
Don't you
really
get
good during the day, they're every 10 minutes, but on a
Don't
night
get like week riders or something like that, you know, like that does the train and the bus.
we haven't got them, but I've found out I can get a weekly ticket, which is like £13, so I can just like get on the bus as many times as I want in a week.
Yeah.
The weekly tickets on the train, I wouldn't really save anything.
No. I
So
suppose you'd save a bit on bus anyway, at least.
yeah,
And then even if you wanted to go to town or something, you know, like when you're off, at least you've got that to go
Well,
with, or even Tubbs can use it, can't he?
for a bus ticket, it's like £4 odd return to town, or £13.70 or something for a weekly ticket, and I can get on the bus and off it as many times as I want during the week, as long as it's just in Middlesbrough.
Yeah. Because my daughter, I think, has like a monthly one, you know, to catch the bus there and back. I think that's like, I don't know, 70 quid or something, you know, for a month, just for the bus. Well, she catches two, one.
Who won then? Borough won.
Did they? For a change. Up the Borough.
How are we then, Buster? I need to sit down. Or shall I just... I'm stood on Bella. I'll just stay in there.
We're going now anyway. We're wrapping up. Mel's going to
Okay,
bed.
then. Okay, guys, listen. Turbinator. I mean, Darren. Hey, bloody hell. What am I doing? I'm going to upload a video. I'm going to upload a video on my Facebook page now. If you're not on my Facebook page, you will miss out soon. That's all I'm giving you a clue. You will miss out soon. You need to be on the page with the same fist, with the red fist saying the top on it. You need to be on that page, guys, because there's some magic going to be happening over there soon. That's the only clue you're getting. Anyway, I will see you in the morning.
All right, pal. We'll catch you tomorrow. Go steady. Sleep well. Mel.
Until then, please stay safe and be lucky, guys.
Right, good night, everyone, and I shall see you all tomorrow night.
Yeah, have a safe journey to and from work, my lovely.
I will. Hopefully my train won't be cancelled tomorrow.
Fingers crossed for you, love. Fingers crossed. Okay,
cheers,
take
guys.
care. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Hi guys, I'm just logging out now. But yeah, I'm shattered. So I will catch you all tomorrow. So take care, everyone.